Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and today's the 35th anniversary of Thomas the Tank Engine, aka Thomas and Friends. Yep, on this day in 1984, Thomas and Friends premiered on TV. Happy 35th anniversary. It's been exactly like 35 years since Thomas the Tank Engine came on TV, as well as like Thomas and Friends and some titles. Yeah. And of course, Thomas and Friends was also one of my childhood shows as well. The classic series was definitely my childhood because back in the early days around Thomas the Tank Engine, the series used to be filmed with like replica model railway sets, including model trains. But nowadays, Thomas the Tank Engine is in CGI, and CGI stands for computer generated imagery, which is like a type of digital animation. But yeah, I will say the classic series is better, and yeah, I will say the classic series is the best one out of all of them. The CGI series is decent in my opinion, but to be honest, the classic series is definitely better. Even it has really good narrators, like the first narrator is a member of the Beatles, Ringo Starr, George Carlin, Alec Baldwin. Yeah, there's also Pierce Brosnan in The Great Discovery. And there's also, yeah, Michael Brandon, Michael Angelos in the United Kingdom. Yeah, there's like a lot of Thomas and Friends narrators, and back in the past, the narrator voiced the characters, but starting with season 13 and Hero of the Rails, the series is completely computer animated, and that they had many voice actors voice the trains and the human characters without having the narrator to voice the characters. Yeah. And of course, there was also a movie back in 2000 called Thomas and the Magic Railroad, which it is a good movie from my childhood. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Yeah. I even still have some Thomas and Friends VHSs as well. I still have some of them today. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we got lots of characters here, including the CGI series. I know we got Thomas, Percy, James, Toby, Gordon, Henry, Emily. Yeah, you name it. There's a lot of Thomas and Friends characters out there. Oh, and Sir Topham Hatt, of course. Yeah. And speaking of that, during the year 2012, yeah, I think it was back in 2012. I actually went to like a Day Out with Thomas event where I actually rode on an actual Thomas train, which is really cool. And I think it was back in 2012 at the B&O Railroad Museum, like, Baltimore Railroad Museum, which I do remember going there way back in like 2012. But yeah, it was like my only time going to like a Day Out with Thomas event, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, so 35 years of Thomas the Tank Engine, and yeah, the classic series is always the best one, and the CGI series is decent, okay, at the same time, in my opinion, but the classic series is always the best one, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, so I think that's all there is to say, so happy 35th anniversary to Thomas and Friends. And so, that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.